is highlighting an incredible event honoring our military and veteran communities.
Joining us today is Anne Marie Doherty, CEO of Bob Woodruff Foundation. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Happy to be here.
This foundation is so beautiful. It's helping veterans, active duty service members. Talk about the foundation's mission and how you are providing support for our heroes.
I mean, simply put, and you said it very well, the Bob Woodruff Foundation exists to support military families, veterans, people who are transitioning out of the military, have successful futures. And for a lot of people, that may mean help with food insecurity, housing instability, legal issues. So we're trying to just tackle those issues to make it a nice transition for our military and veterans.
And I just have to give you a shout out for a second. I read Anne Marie Doherty, that's you, oversees and funds the nation's largest non-governmental network of veteran service providers. That's amazing. You're a big deal. Thank you for all of your hard work. Tell us how this organization got started, because it's an interesting story.
It's a fascinating story. So Bob Woodruff of ABC, he was the anchor at the time for World News, and he was in Iraq reporting on the war, and the vehicle he was in hit a roadside bomb. His life was saved by people in the military, soldiers in the military, and the family, while he was recuperating, realized that there's a lot of people who have been hurt while serving in combat, and they wanted to do whatever they could to help those families along the way. But flash forward, here we are 17 years later.
So incredible. Building community, connecting others within that community itself is very important. And I love how you said, you know, the mission behind this is kind of like a "I got your back" kind of phrase, term. For you, it's very personal. As you stated, you know, leading this powerful foundation, but you are a military spouse as well. What does this mean to you?
It's personal. I mean, I think what Bob Woodruff went through, what so many of my husband's fellow Marines went through, making that recovery, you want to know when you sign up for military service that when you come home, especially if you've been hurt, that your country's got your back. We call that Got Your Six, and that's what all of our programming exists to do.
And let's talk about the event itself, because it is a big event, and I'd love for you to share with everybody out there all about it.
Well, we've had such a warm welcome in Nashville. Thank you very, very much, especially the country music community. So we are doing our second ever Got Your Six VetFest. It's next Saturday, and essentially it's an amazing lineup of country stars, Gretchen Wilson and others, who are performing as a giant thank you for our nation's military and veterans. It's free for them. We've got troops coming down from Fort Campbell, veterans from all over Middle Tennessee, so it should be a really good time.
Oh my, yeah, sounds like a blast.
Yes.
And like, you know, kind of bringing some lightness to a heavy topic, as we were just discussing in commercial break. This is a very, very heavy, and can be, depending on who you're speaking with, their experiences. What are you most excited about for the event?
Well, I think the point you make is a good one. You know, not all veterans are struggling, but the ones that are, there is help out there. And so we're trying to use opportunities like this to shine a big bright light on the fact that there are a ton of resources, especially localized resources here in Middle Tennessee, available for those veterans who need that help. So my hope is that everyone comes, has a great time, great music, fun, family, food, all of that, but they leave knowing that organizations like the Bob Woodruff Foundation have got their six.
I love it. And everybody out there, you got to find out more information on the organization and the event, and you can reserve your tickets for it as well. Go to GotYourSixVetFest.com and please visit BobWoodruffFoundation.org.